You were not born to be average. You were not designed to wake up broke, uninspired, scrolling through a life you secretly resent. Deep down, you know it. That ache in your chest isn't failure. It's potential screaming to be set free. But the truth is harsh. You're not broke because the world is unfair. You're not behind because life didn't give you a shot. You're broke because you've been undisciplined. You've been sold comfort disguised as freedom. You've been trained to chase dopamine over dreams. You've been taught to wait for motivation when what you need is a standard. Discipline is not punishment. Discipline is self-respect. It's the invisible bridge between the life you dream of and the one you settle for. Look around. The ones who built empires, the Carnegies, the Rockefellers, the Fords, they didn't rise because of luck. They rose because they decided. They decided that comfort was the enemy, that sleep was negotiable, that fear was irrelevant, and that mediocrity would never be an option. Discipline begins in the mind. Before it touches your habits, your routines, your bank account, it lives in your thoughts. What you think about when no one's watching, what you say to yourself when you fail, what you believe you're worthy when the world tells you no. That's the real battlefield. Henry Ford once said, "Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right." Understand that. Burn it into your memory. Because most people are broke not in their wallet, but in their belief system. They've accepted that struggle is normal. They've swallowed the lie that success is for other people. But belief is a decision, just like quitting is. And you don't get to attract abundance while walking like a beggar in your mind. You have to believe with obsession. You have to visualize with certainty. And then you have to move. No vision, you'll perish. No clarity, you'll drift. A man without a goal is like a ship without a rudder, tossed, turned, broken by every wave. You want to stop being broke? Then get painfully, brutally clear on where you're going. Write it down. Map it out. Tattoo it on your spirit, if you have to. Because when your vision becomes stronger than your excuses, nothing can stop you. Not failure. Not time. Not fear. Edison failed 10,000 times. Because the vision of the light bulb was brighter than the darkness of his doubts. Disney was rejected by 302 banks. Because his dream of magic was louder than their disbelief. Do you even know what your life looks like in 5 years? Or are you still chasing the weekend? Here's the truth. Discipline isn't hard. Regret is hard. Waking up broke every morning is hard. Knowing you're capable of more, but never moving on it, that's hard. Seeing people pass you by, not because they're smarter, but because they decided faster, that's hard. So you choose the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. Wake up before the world does. Move while others sleep. Read while others gossip. Invest while others flex. Grind while they coast. Because the results are always waiting. The question is, will you? They'll say you're obsessed. Let them. They'll say you've changed. Thank them. Because transformation looks like madness to the untrained eye. You are not here to blend in. You are here to rise, to lead, to become the example your younger self prayed for. Discipline is your foundation, and every empire, every fortune, every legacy is built on a foundation that does not shake when life does. So stop calling it grind like it's a curse. Call it alignment. Call it destiny. Because when your daily actions match your highest vision, you're not grinding, you're ascending. This world doesn't pay you for intentions. It pays you for execution. Don't tell me what you're going to do. Show me what you've done. Don't talk about your dreams. Back them with proof, blood, sweat, time, and repetition. That's the currency of champions. Carnegie once said, "The man who acquires the ability to take full possession of his own mind may take possession of anything else to which he is justly entitled." Read that again. Possession of your mind, not your money, not your situation, not your followers. Your mind. If you can master you, the rest follows. But don't be fooled. Discipline is not just about waking up early. It's about what you do with those hours. It's about purpose. Are you building or are you scrolling? Are you writing the book or talking about writing it? Are you working your plan or watching someone else live theirs? Every second you waste is a second someone else is using to lap you. The wealth gap isn't just financial, it's behavioral, it's spiritual. It's how the disciplined operate differently when no one is clapping. They don't need applause. They have vision. They don't need approval. They have urgency because they know the clock is ticking. And comfort is the real poverty. Stop looking for motivation. That's the trap. Motivation is an emotion, and emotions are temporary. You don't rise by feeling like it. You rise by committing in spite of your feelings. Discipline doesn't ask you how you feel. It doesn't wait for the weather to be right. It doesn't care if you're tired, discouraged, heartbroken, or misunderstood. It moves anyway. The world is full of talented people stuck in neutral because they never learn how to move without the mood. But those who win, they do it on empty. They do it when it's hard. They do it when no one claps. They do it when the results are invisible. But the purpose is unshakable. Do you want to know how to spot someone who's truly disciplined? They don't need to be told what to do. They've already done it. They don't post about grinding. They're too busy doing it. They don't dream small because they understand this universal law. You are not rewarded by how much you want. You are rewarded by how much you endure. Everyone wants a dream. Few are willing to suffer for it. But suffering with direction is not pain, it's purification. It separates the real from the hopeful. It turns intentions into identity. You say you want success? Then build the habits of the person who already has it. Don't act according to your bank account. Act according to your standard. Discipline is dressing like it, walking like it, speaking like it, studying like it, saving like it, thinking like it. Every choice is a vote for the future you're building. Every compromise is a vote for the one you're avoiding. There are no neutral days. Every day is either an investment or withdrawal. Every action compounds, whether in your favor or against it. The broke mindset says, I'll start tomorrow. Discipline says, I start now or I never do. The broke mindset asks, what's the bare minimum? Discipline asks, what's the maximum I can give today? The broke mindset waits for permission. Discipline grants its own. And the cost of not changing isn't just poverty. It's potential buried alive. Abundance is not magic. It's mechanics. It's how you think. It's how you plan. It's how you show up when no one is watching. Gratitude is part of it too, not the fluffy kind, but the fierce kind. The kind that wakes up and says, I'm grateful for this breath, and I refuse to waste it. The kind that sees problems as preparation. The kind that knows pain is a mentor, not a punishment. You can't attract greatness with a bitter heart. You can't build resilience with a victim mindset. And you can't reach your next level using the same habits that built your current one. You gotta burn the old blueprint. And that's what discipline is. The daily demolition of who you were in service of who you're becoming. Lincoln failed repeatedly in business, politics, and personal life, but his belief was anchored, his character unshakable, and his discipline ruthless. He didn't win because it was easy. He won because he would not quit. Most people stop when they hit resistance. But the disciplined, they know that resistance is not the enemy. It's the test. It's the gatekeeper that separates the almost from the absolute. Every setback is a forge. And if you stay inside the fire long enough, it makes you unstoppable. So no, you're not broke. You're undisciplined. But the good news? That's changeable. And change doesn't start on Monday. It starts the moment you stop lying to yourself. You don't need more time. You need less distraction. You don't need more money. You need more mastery. You don't need more chances. You need more conviction. Success isn't reserved for the lucky. It's earned by the relentless. Stop scrolling. Start building. Turn your phone off. Turn your purpose on. Be alone. Be quiet. Be intentional. Study the giants. Mirror their rituals. Outwork your limits. Outlearn your peers. Outlast the doubt. Because the life you want is respond to hope. It responds to standards. And the standard is set by one thing: discipline. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Not when it feels right. Now, this is your line in the sand. No more excuses. No more delays. No more living beneath your calling. You are not broke. You are the architect of an empire that hasn't been built yet. So rise, grind, Own your day like your destiny depends on it, because it does.